Hi everyone, in this video I will be giving you a demonstration on how to install and configure the Vienna WordPress theme by Microthemes. The whole process shouldn't take you more than 5 minutes to set up. And so I'm just going to go ahead here. I'm going to just jump right into it. So you'll see here that I'm currently working with a fresh install of WordPress. We are working with WordPress version 4.71 as of January 14th, 2017. So you'll see here that I currently just have a default theme installed, and again I am working off a clean, fresh install of WordPress. It's not really required, but I would recommend working with a fresh install of WordPress. But again, it's not really a requirement. Okay, so the first thing we're going to want to do is we're going to want to install the Vienna theme. So I'm going to select Appearance Themes. I'm going to select Add New. I'm going to select Upload Theme, Browse, and we're going to select Vienna theme. This is our Vienna theme zip file. This is a file we're going to want to install. I'm going to select Open, Install Now. Now just bear with me while this uploads. Okay, so our Vienna-theme.zip file has now been installed. Now I'm just going to select Activate. Okay, so this has now been activated. We are currently working with version 2.27. That is the latest version as of January 14th, 2017. So I'm just going to jump back to the front end. I'm going to hit refresh. Okay, so this is what you're going to see right after you install the theme. You're just going to get a bare bones layout of the theme. If you see something like this, don't worry. Don't freak out. This is perfectly normal. We haven't imported any of the demo data yet, and we're going to do that in the next couple of steps. Okay, so the next thing we're going to want to do is we're going to want to install all of the required WordPress plugins for the Vienna theme. So after you install the theme, you're going to get a notice along the top of the page here. This theme requires the following plugins. So we're going to select Begin Installing Plugins. Now on this page here, I'm going to select the plugin option here. This is going to select all of the plugins on the list. And then under bulk actions, I'm going to select Install and then Apply. Okay, so all of our plugins have now been installed. The next thing we're going to want to do is we're going to want to activate them. So I'm going to select Plugin again. I'm going to select all of them in one shot. Bulk actions, activate, apply. Okay, so now all the plugins have been installed and activated. We're going to return to the dashboard. Okay, if you get the WooCommerce wizard set up, just ignore it. Just select Not Right Now. And you can also ignore the Run Setup Wizard prompt up here. I'm just going to select Skip Setup. Okay, so now all of our plugins have been installed. I'm just going to quickly jump back to the plugins page. And if there's any plugins that need to be updated, just go ahead and update them at this point. Okay, so all the plugins have now been updated. So now for the next step, we're going to import all of the demo data. So Vienna options, demo importer. Again, if you get the WooCommerce message here, just select Skip Setup. Okay, so now we're going to select Import Demo. We're going to select OK. Okay, so our demo data has now been imported. You'll notice if I hover over the Import Demo tool again, it's now going to say re-import, which means that everything has been imported. So I'm just going to jump back to the front end. I'm going to hit refresh, and we should notice now, we'll see now that some of the demo data has been imported. So our slider is currently working, and we also have our some of our news posts loading. Okay, don't worry about the menus if you see this. We're going to fix this shortly, so don't worry about this. So now we're going to want to jump over into the theme customizer area. So I'm going to go to Appearance, Customize. Okay, so the first thing we're going to want to do is we're going to want to import the customizer options. So I'm going to scroll all the way down to the very last tab, Export Import. I'm going to select Browse. I'm going to go to Setup Files, Theme Customizer Settings, and this is the file we're going to want to upload, open, and then download and import image files. Select Import. Okay, so that's been imported. Oh, looks like our menus have also been configured. Okay, that's good. Okay. If you see one of the slider images repeating itself like this, that might be I think that's a code bug. We're going to fix it in a moment, so don't worry about that. So the next thing we need to do is we just need to assign our home page. So I'm going to go to static front page, static page, front page. I'm going to select home page VC. Okay, so our home page has now been assigned. So I'm going to select Save and Publish. Just to be on the safe side, I just want to make sure all of our menus. Okay, so our menus have not been assigned. So we're going to go to Menus. We're going to go to Menu Locations, and we're going to properly assign all of our menus. So for Main Menu, we're going to assign Main Navigation, Micro Menu, Micro Navigation, Mobile Menu, Mobile Navigation, and Footer Menu, Footer Navigation. Okay, so this is just to ensure all of our menus are properly assigned. I'm going to select Save and Publish. Okay, so that should be it for the customizer area. Now I'm going to refresh the home page. Okay, so you'll see here that everything is now properly assigned. Everything has been imported. So we're looking pretty good at this point. So again, if you get the slider images repeating like this, I'm not sure why it's doing that. It might be some kind of code in the some kind of bug in the code. So if you want to fix that, go to Vienna Options, go to Micro Slider, and we're going to be selecting the last two slides here. We're going to select Remove on this slide here, Upload, Media Library. Okay, so for this one, I guess we'll select slide 2 and 3. Slide 2, 4. We have a couple of them here. Okay, let's select slide 2, 4. Select. And then we're going to go to the last one, Book with Us. Let's remove this one. Upload. So I'm going to slide 3, 1, 3. I guess we can assign that one there. Select and save changes. Now let's refresh the home page. Okay, so that we just fixed the slider images there, so that's looking good. And that's pretty much it. So now the Vienna theme is all set up. The last thing I would recommend is just quickly setting up your permalinks. So we're going to go to Settings, Permalinks, and we're going to set our permalinks to post name. Save changes. Okay, so now we'll jump back to the front end, and that's it. So we're currently all set up. I'm just going to quickly load a few pages here, just to make sure everything is properly loading. Yep. Okay, that's all working good. Let's select our menus. Our menus look good, and that's it. We got our catering page, which is the form. Okay. And that's about it. That's how you set up the Vienna WordPress theme. Again, it shouldn't take you more than 5 minutes to set everything up. And if you have any questions, head on over to microthemes.ca. If you have an account, you can post your questions on our support forums, or if you need help, just put your postings up on our support forum. If you're not a customer, but you're interested in purchasing our Vienna WordPress theme, feel free to use our pre-sale questions form. Or if you're a ThemeForest customer or Mojo Marketplace customer, feel free to post a comment on our comment boards. And that's about it. So that's how you set up and install the Vienna WordPress theme. So thanks for watching.